Hello guys, and welcome back to the Nest stream, coming at you live from Prague itself. I'm joined by none other than iGreb on my left, otherwise known as Dignitas Bergi.
Otherwise,
and go on.
Otherwise known as the loser.
The bad blood between us. And Saber on my right. So coming up for the last match of the day, we have Dignitas Spam, who is actually on the server already, and Dignitas Insane. So we're not sure how to call this one. We think we know which way it's going to go, but we never know.
No, there is a definitely clear favourite. I mean, the man from Finland has been, he's really in top form recently, so
he's been preparing himself mentally a lot today by drinking a lot of beers, so I think he's ready for this.
Yeah, I think he was born ready.
Yeah.
So we'll see whether Spam can hold his nerves, although actually I'm not sure he's too nervous.
Well,
we'll see if he can hold his
When you're
lines.
the underdog, usually you have nothing to lose, so, you know, I don't think it's going to affect him too much.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
So we are going to have one, we're going to restart the map, or, sorry, Spam is going to choose the map. No, sorry, Insane is going to choose the map.
It's this map. Spam chose this map.
Spam chose the map.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're doing one warm-up, and then we are live. So
Mama, right.
it looks to be the majority of people are rooting for Spam. Then again, go Finland.
I would root for the underdog as well.
Yeah, I think that's...
So this is a warm-up round. We are not live yet. For those of you who have just joined us, this is a different sort of format for this competition. We have 2 ways to go. So there's 3 maps, all unreleased until this morning. So none of the players knew the maps. And each map has 2 identical ways you can go. So either left at the start or right at the start. Now, the highest seed gets to, out of the 2 players, gets to choose the map. And also which side they want to go first. So in this case, I think Spam's chosen left to go first. So Spam will be taking the left line first, and Ints will be taking the right line first. Now, after you have finished one round, the next round you then take the opposite side. So on the second round, Spam will take the right line, and Insane will take the left line. Now, there is no tennis mode, so if it hits 4-4, it is next point wins, and it's best of 3 maps. So here we go, let's get this underway. Last match of the day, Spam versus Insane.
Jono's just taking full control of this cast. There's only one caster here.
Thanks for giving us a chance to talk, Jono.
Yeah, that's alright. So we will let Bergie take it away. If you want to guide us through this lap with Saber.
Yeah, we can start off with, it's going to be difficult to call Insane because he's playing as Bergie. And with the Korean skin, so. But as we can see, Spam has a slight lead heading into this small platform part. But they seem to be pretty equal. Maybe Spam with a small lead. Oh, that was a really bad exit. Oh, no. Insane with an equally bad exit. So Spam is still ahead.
Spam's
see if he knows the way. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. He's not going to do a master.
No. Not the best there, but Insane crashed. He was actually, I think Insane was maybe a little bit ahead there before he crashed. But it doesn't matter, Spam takes the first round then.
Yep.
The underdog gets a good start.
So Spam will pick himself up that 1 point. That 1 point is always a crucial point to take off the first round, as it gets the pressure off your shoulders and those LAN nerves start to fade away. So second round then, it means Spam has to go to the right. The players must go the opposite side. In the event they don't, they will receive a 2-second penalty at the start of the next round. So neck and neck then, as usual at the start.
I'm actually a bit amazed Insane remembers where to go at the start, since he had a few beers. Thanks for putting the names on, Jono.
That's no problem. We did see Ints take a tiny little lead there. We'll be able to see how close they actually are coming up to this point. And oh, it's close. I think Insane is just slightly in front. He is going to clip the wall.
And he stops driving. For
well,
gives up.
It's a bit of an unorthodox method to stop driving. I mean, it doesn't, in a racing game, I don't know if that's the the optimal.
It's not really the ideal thing
it's
to
not
do,
the,
is it? Well, we did see Kappa driving off the map earlier when he realised he'd lost the round. So Spam will pick himself up that second point.
Yeah. Just keep it
with a 51.34.
Just consistent, yeah, consistent decent times.
Yeah. So world record on this map, I think, is a 50.89
by Kappa.
By Kappa.
Yeah.
So
also worth mentioning, these two players, they had to get up at 8:30 this morning, and they didn't get to play before now. So fatigue might play a role here, but it doesn't look the case for Spam. And Spam gets a landing bug there.
We haven't actually seen that. I don't think today. That's the first.
That's one of the first,
so
for sure. Yeah.
Ince has got himself a chance now. He's setting himself up a little bit of a lead, and we'll see whether he can hold it. We have seen him crash on both rounds as we go into a little on-board cam. This is our yo-yo cam right here.
Yeah, and also homage to some random Canadian.
So Insane drinking that water seems to have.
Spam is catching up a lot.
Oh,
he gets another landing bug.
Yeah.
He hits the side.
He landed on the Ramstein that time, though. To be fair.
And if we flip back to Insane,
this is
all he's got to do is safe to finish, which he does. And Insane's going to pick himself up that first point to get him on the board.
That's not a bad time either.
51.12, very good time from Insane.
Time, yeah. Well, the thing is, like when you're coming into this match as a favourite and you've got off to a bad start, that's what you're gonna do to get back onto the board, isn't it? Like,
yeah, we have a few bad words in the chat I can see, so we might have to give some people timeouts.
But they give Carl Jr. a bit of a warning there.
Calm down, guys. We're all here having fun.
We're all friends here.
Yeah.
So as
are we?
Oh, no, actually.
I'm not sure if I'm friends with the guy next to me anymore.
Well, I've kept my distance from you. If you
I'm not that far away from RKOing you though.
At the first crossover, it looks to be Insane slightly behind, but he did put in a very good time last round. As we flick over to Spam,
awkward
let's see where they are in terms of. Oh, that's completely identical, I think. So it's all going to fade down to the last part of the map.
It's all going to fade into darkness.
These two corners are absolutely crucial. If you lose your momentum here,
that was a good turn by Spam.
You won't get a drift. So Spam takes it nice and smoothly. Ince seems to have
made
made a mistake.
I think Henry's a little bit behind here.
Spam's going to pick up that point.
On that. Oh, there's the first 50.
50.99. Nice time coming in from Spam, holding that gamepad under pressure.
You know you just typed that in the stream chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got to say congratulations to Carl for becoming a father. I know it's been a really, you know, I think he's really found the one, and I think he's happy. He's going to settle down.
Spam keeps landing on that dirt. I don't know why it does that.
So
maybe I should have done that too. I
Spam
would have
keeping
won
the
then.
really tight line there, but
Ince
seems to have had a slow start. Oh, I thought he was going to go to the right
I think Henry forgot which way he was going there. Yeah.
Of course, this is a bit of a brain game. If you forget which way you're going and go the wrong way, it is that 2-second penalty that's going to come your way.
So let's follow Spam. He should win this round unless he makes a huge mistake.
Shout out to Swiss Baron with that Alienware logo. As we come up to the final part of the track here, you don't want to get too much air on that jump, or else you will lose your speed.
Ince did catch up a bit.
Looks like Spam is going to take the round once again. Insane has made a mistake. Another okay time from
he's
Spam.
Keeping it. I was going to zoom in on the sponsors there, actually. I think we should talk about how much they've contributed to this tournament.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the two sponsors you'll be able to see behind us later, Dell and Intel. Without them, we wouldn't be here.
Two sisters.
Yeah, exactly. So we make our way into this 6th round. Spam is on the right-hand line, Insane on the left-hand line. Let's stick with Insane this round. We've not actually watched much of him at the start, so takes a little bit of a different line compared to Spam. Spam seems to be landing on the dirt, where Insane seems to go for the concrete. And Insane remembers which way he's going, which is good.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah. So as we come over into this crossover section, we can see how. It's close again. Insane. Didn't quite get on the dirt.
I think things might have changed.
Well, I think Spam might have made a mistake. Oh no.
Well, I think Ince just fell off the road, not sure. Almost looked like it did.
So if Spam doesn't make a mistake here, he is going to win the map. Now, we don't really know, the players don't really know how close the opponent is.
I think Spam knows since he did that
Oh
finish.
wow, alright then.
That's pretty BM.
That's BM. It's really unnecessary, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we might have to ban Spam.
I think he needs a warning. That's not what we want here.
Spam seeing the chat from Bergie and laughing.
Can we get
some? Do know the names, but the non-mud ones. So we will be going to the map, which is called Grizzly, created by Hacky Jr. himself.
Just like the legs going on here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this. Fucking hell.
So Hacky Jr. has created all 3 of these maps. So we say thank you to him, actually.
Yeah, renowned map maker, actually. No, he's had many TMX classics in the past, and
true.
Continues to build great maps for the community.
Exactly. Now, just heading back onto the point of some of you that have been here all day will have heard me say this quite a lot. The players only got 15 minutes to learn all 3 of these tracks. So tactics sort of come into play whether you do 5 minutes on each track or whether you no-life one track and sort of not practice the others. So we'll see how Spam and Insane fare out on this one. So we're watching Spam in the warm-up round. Go on, Saber.
I don't want to be that guy, but practicing one map and not playing the other 2 in the best of 3 might not be the best of ideas. No.
Dude, you're pretty clever.
Thanks, guys. I mean,
damn, I didn't know this.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, Spam trying a new trickster.
Let me show you how you don't win on this map.
Insane. I'm not too sure he knows the way, but he's got this warm-up round to finish.
Yeah, he's got a bit of time to learn the map here. Probably his first round on the map.
Spam is always laughing when Insane fails, apparently. Play for Fun says you have to intimidate your opponent. Spam did say to me yesterday, actually, when we were in the airport, he said if his opponent crashes, he is going to laugh because it's just natural of him. True. So he's obviously living up to his name.
Living La Vida Loca.
Yeah.
This is a pretty good map.
I think this is the hardest map.
Yeah, that's why I won it.
Yeah. I mean, yes. Bergie, for those of you that weren't here earlier, Bergie absolutely destroyed me on this map, 5-0. Of course, that was the only map he won, and then I destroyed him in true fashion.
Order is restored.
True.
So the second map gets underway then. It's Spam against Insane. We'll keep with Spam, and we'll take it away. Saber, do you want to lead us through this lap?
I think. Can we decide who we're going to follow first? I think that would be helpful.
I just wanted to see who had the best start, but it's actually Insane, so we're going to keep with Spam for a while.
Yeah, we're going to see Spam is on the comeback trail. He's going to have to... that's a nice drift from Spam, though. He's going to adjust his line in the air. We've seen many players do that. I tried to do that. Nice. This is the pillar section, which is quite key, though. And Spam hasn't actually picked up that much speed, and if Henry's got a nice line here, then he should still be...
Okay. Are you watching the same match?
I don't know what's going on.
Because that was like really good speed.
It's close. It's
I don't think it was really good.
I thought it was pretty good. Oh,
no, he needs to go more up, I think, than he did.
He went like super wide, but okay.
That is not how you do the end.
I think Inspo. No.
What is actually happening?
Spam actually won the round.
I have no idea what happened
there from Spam. 55.31, and also good time from Insane. The average time on this map seems to be a 55.5.
You've just completely made that up. You've just said right. The world record is 55.0.
Hey boys, Ins went to the left.
No,
but he turned around, so
I'm not sure he should have done
He's just giving himself a 10-second penalty.
But I don't know if that's
not really what you want to do.
qualify as a penalty because he turned around after like 2 seconds.
He's still going technically the right way, so
he is.
I wouldn't have thought that would be a penalty.
No, let's give him a penalty anyway.
I agree with that.
Yeah, he deserves one. Spam is already laughing, so he knows that.
It's really rude, to be honest.
The same way.
You shouldn't be laughing at your teammate in such unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Okay.
Okay, so Henry's had a bit of a kick out. He's not happy. He's not happy with proceedings.
What?
we might be going for a commercial break.
That's a good question.
I think part of the table just fell apart.
I think the table just collapsed.
But Spam's just had a hard time.
Henry's flipping tables.
He still manages to do a 55.9.
I think Ins just rage quit, but I'm not sure.
Can we have a pause?
I'm not too sure.
Are we just carrying on? Oh, what's going on?
Carry on. We have gone to carry on. So not too sure what happened there, but we are carrying on.
Yeah, sorry guys, that was me jumping in the pool.
Oh, okay.
So actually, Insane is slightly ahead then. Once again at this start, we have seen Insane get a good start.
Yeah.
It reminds me of being against Bergie earlier. He beat me at the start all the time.
But slow and steady wins the race, as they do say.
Okay. So you got to be careful on that corner. If you drift too wide, you will hit the pole. Now this section is fairly.
Oh!
I was about to say this section is fairly dark, so it's kind of tricky to see where you go. But Spam...
I think they were pretty equal, actually. No,
keeping his head cool.
Maybe Henry needed a torch on his car. Maybe that would have been the solution.
Headlights.
These hotkeys are screwed up.
No, not.
Oh.
Don't hold control. Just press the numbers. Oh, what?
What's happened here? That was an interesting round. I don't really know what happened.
So Spam will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he needs 2 more rounds to win.
This match is swinging completely in the favour of Spam.
Quite unexpected, though. I think, to be honest.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were to look at the TM Lounge odds before people bet their skins, I think Henry was definitely a solid 70-30 favourite.
So this round we will see Insane behind at the start, but anything can happen. So Insane, he goes for that risky landing on the Ramstein itself, but he does keep the car under control quite nice. Oh,
come on!
He's going to hit one of those dark
Come
holes.
on, Jono.
Jono, please.
Which, maybe if I talk about Spam.
Yeah, I think that's
Spam's on a lovely round. Could be a 55 mid.
Spam's on the Sunday.
Which is what you said is an average time, so it's not really a lovely round, is it?
It's nice.
Oh.
Spam did say in the chat
does he have enough
doesn't
speed?
like
I guess he still does.
I don't think he does.
Oh,
he's got it. Yeah, 55.7 from Spam. So we will take a 4-0 lead. And we could be
asking if this is Spam's map. Sure. It's actually not. It's In's map. So Inns needs a massive comeback now.
Yeah, I think if Spam starts driving backwards, that might actually help the cause. But
so we'll stick with Ints.
And
he drifts out wide, but I
he's
think
actually still ahead.
Spam might have made a little mistake in the start there.
Just a little. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
But he is going to angle his car, which is going to give him a better sort of angle and keep his car tighter into this corner. Through the dark section, he avoids those poles nicely.
That was a good line.
Angling the car gives you a better angle, more news of 7.
Exactly.
Dude, that logic is way too logic.
Spam is still in the lead. Coming up into this last corner. If Spam can keep this together, it is going to be match.
Let's see in the end.
Insane with an excellent corner.
Spam wins. GG.
And we're going to press our little GG button. GG.
And I'm gonna.
Insane takes it.
Is the comeback on?
Insane can't quite believe his face, and he's now sending kisses.
Yeah, that's actually a penalty for Spam because he did that on purpose. So.
Wait, he fouled Henry in the box, or?
Well, okay.
Well, okay, that's.
That was like a penalty round for Inns, pretty much.
Yeah, he's voluntarily taken a penalty. He's the real MVP.
Yeah, Jono, why did you GG there? You never GG before a person has
really
passed the finish line. Did you not learn anything from ESWC, mate?
Good point. This salt from Bergie. And that's going to be your game. We'll switch back to Spam.
Well, unless Spam retires, that's always a possibility.
I think Spam, all he has to do is keep it on the road.
I don't know why I let Inns play with my account.
And this will be the match.
It could be. You can. Are you gonna GG now?
No.
Wow! Look at this.
Look at this. He's gonna backwards into the finish. Oh, he takes the.
Is he gonna make the jump?
Yeah, he's gonna backwards.
The BM.
Wow. Okay.
The BM ban.
Admin kick. Spammy.
It's Dingitas spam in TM2.
Oh, okay.
So there's your game.
You done goof.
I knew that.
Spam will take the win over Insane. 2 maps to 0.
Do I get a prize for losing twice at this event? Hope so.
So we're going to get the players over to the couch for interviews.
We just saw Haki Jr. walking through this lounge with no t-shirt and one hell of a long straw. I don't know what it's for, but...
It's a really long straw.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's mine.
It's yours?
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. Sharing is caring, but okay.
Sharing is caring, can confirm.
Yeah.
So, again, as we've done this afternoon, for those of you in the chat, if you have a question to ask one of the players, please let us know.
Hello, boys.
And we will try and squeeze it in. Let's all move over, make room. For the...
Aye.
Can I have the first question? Can I?
Let's move over. So,
cool. I have the first question.
Go on.
Okay. You guys ready? Ince, this is for you. How did it feel to play with my account?
Well, your account was kind of buggy. Like I had no chance against spam. Every time I tabbed in, I saw its summer 2 run on my account name, and I felt really bad. And I didn't want to win you on your account, to be honest.
You tried your best though. Thanks for.
Yeah, I tried my best for sure.
I mean, Ince, we'll start off with you as you were second place. We will ask the same question as we've asked every other player this afternoon, and that is, what are your opinions on this tournament format?
I like it. Like the idea is pretty good, like really good actually. And well, I'm really unexperienced on this like TTC type of racing. I've actually done only one TTC, and that was yesterday, so that tells enough. Basically I need my time to learn the maps and so on. But yeah, it's really fun, anyways.
Okay, excellent. And
can I have a question as well?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
We always ask two.
Right. Do
Fine,
you want to ask your own question?
Same question to you. The format of the tournament.
Oh yeah, the format of the tournament is amazing. It's really innovative, as we say here.
All say.
I've been watching all matches and finally got to play it. I'm not sure, but in one round I think we both went the wrong way. I'm not 100% sure, but luckily people didn't see it. But yeah, it's
both went the wrong way.
It's actually a really fun format, and I like to see it more.
Yeah, cool, excellent. Bergie, have you got any questions for either the two of them?
Yeah. There was one round where it was on the last map. Ince went to the left, and then after like 2 seconds he realized, oh shit, I actually went the wrong way. What were you thinking?
Well, the point is I wasn't thinking. Basically, I'm like Jono said after the first match, I'm right-handed, I prefer the left way always, I like the drifting on the left. And then, well, I naturally went to the left. This is the first time I'm like driving symmetric maps like this. I went to the left, then I noticed I had cars on, I had like, okay, spam is coming this way too, I guess I'm wrong. And I had to turn, that's it.
Well, it
but
was,
I want to
really fast thinking.
I had to dodge the penalty. I didn't want that.
Yeah, I feel like you gave yourself a larger penalty. Yeah.
And Saber, do you have any questions you want to ask?
Yeah, it was a really close match, and I think everyone really enjoyed it on the stream. And how do you feel, Sven? I mean, you must be sweating.
Yeah, this was definitely I think one of the top tier matches that I've won so far in my Trickmania career. Yeah, in my Trickmania career. Like beating Henry is like an honor. Especially a Henry with 14 beers and some vodka in his body. So, yeah.
You should be proud because you were the underdog going into the match.
Yeah, we're emphasizing this on stream, but Henry was the heavy favorite according to the straw polls.
One last question, which will be aimed at spam, which seems to have appeared a lot today.
Oh, please.
What is your favorite car?
I don't have a favorite car. Stop asking me this.
I think it's the Korean one.
Alright then guys, that's pretty much going to conclude the Trackmania action for today. Now, I do believe we are going to have a little talk show outside, which is going to come on straight after we've finished streaming here. So, pretty much from us all on the couch, we will see you tomorrow. What time are we starting tomorrow?
Yeah, well, maybe we just should say, like, I hope you guys enjoyed the first day. We had some technical issues, but we tried to fix it. Well, not me, but people here tried to fix it as fast as possible. And let's hope for tomorrow will be a much more smoother run.
Yeah, that's right. And one last thing before we go, as we've done every match, big shout out to these two sponsors right here, Dell and Intel. Without them, none of us would be here. So big thank you to them. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Trackmania action today.
Yeah. So what are we doing now?
Now we're jumping in the pool.
I think we're going outside.
We're going for an AWP in the pool.
We're gonna go AWP.
All right.
I think we sort of head over to the talk show now. Is that right? Yeah.
Talk show.
Yeah. Which is going to be led by Kubais.
Really?
Maybe.
Do we need to bring the mics?
Yeah, we will do that.
All right.
So stay tuned, guys. We are going to have a talk show.
5 minutes break.
5 minutes break first, and then we'll be back on air. See you.